Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday.
Yeah, our first digital studio of the new year.
True, because we weren't here with you guys yesterday, so
Yeah, we had the day off.
First one of the new year, January 2nd. Many more to come.
Yeah, and Allie obviously is filling in for Brendan today.
Brendan is taking some much-deserved time off, so you'll have me for today and for Monday as well.
Yes, yeah, we love when Alli Baxter fills in. So it's the girls and Gib today.
Girls and Gib, I like
Gib's
that.
in the back. Yep. All right, so let us know where you're tuning in from. We'd love for you to let us know, give us a weather report. And then if you would like to participate in the weather quiz, it's for fun. You can answer A, B, or C. And then we'll get into the weather forecast. Hold off on your weather questions. I will likely answer a lot of those forecasting questions if you have them talking about northern Michigan weather. If you are somewhere else, I'll do my best to answer those questions. All right, Alli Baxter?
All right, and I'm standing by. We'll be reading your comments soon, and I'm watching them as they come through.
Awesome. All right, so weather quiz this morning. So since December's in the rear view now, we got the climatology report for the month of December. So Sault Ste. Marie received snowfall throughout the December month. Obviously, they're in that lake effect area. So where does this December rank for the snowiest December on record? 2nd, 5th, or 10th snowiest December? Let us know. And here's what we're seeing right now. So we're seeing some of that early lake effect snow closer to Whitefish Point and parts of northern Lewis County. And then down the northern lower, some lighter scattered lake effect closer to Emmett County, even parts of Antrim and Charlevoix, through Kalkaska, a lighter band in the middle through Kalkaska into Grand Traverse. And then on the edge of our southern counties, southern Newaygo County, you're waking out to some of that lake effect as well. Temperatures are on the cooler side, especially to our north. That's where we have some single digits closer to Newberry, 16 degrees on Beaver Island, Traverse City, Frankfort, Ludington, Oscoda, and West Branch. A look at weather headlines. So these will expire in the next even less than 30 minutes, closer to those winter weather advisories in the northern lower. And that's where we're expecting some accumulating lake effect through the early morning hours. And then winter weather advisory in Luce and parts of Chippewa County until mid-morning, 11 o'clock. And then winter storm warning in central Chippewa County, where we do have the potential of higher amounts of accumulating lake effect early day today there. Here's a look at our day. So I do think, Stormcast kind of over-predicted some of that earlier snow. I think it's going to be a bit more scattered, especially north. There's still chance of a few flurries south of the bridge, but you can see even southern counties west of I-75, even parts on the east side, closer to Lake Huron. You could see some peaks of the sun today. Today will be your best chance of seeing that sun before more clouds move in. Lake effect will diminish later tonight, but we'll still hang on to a few snow showers to our north. And then Saturday, a few snow showers north to start off. Mid-morning, early afternoon, that next round of snow will get kicked up. More of a westerly wind as we head into Saturday afternoon, so higher amounts of snow along and west of I-75. Saturday night, that snow will diminish, and we are expecting some lingering snow into the early part of Sunday morning. Now here's a look at our snowfall forecast. That light dusting of snow in the northern lower in those typical northwest snowbelt areas. Rapid drops in visibility. If you're traveling through Brimley or Sault Ste. Marie, that's where we could see rapid drops in that visibility today with that lake effect picking up. But I do think closer to Sault Ste. Marie, it's kind of under predicting. I do think you can see closer to 3 to 6 inches of snow when it's all said and done. Then tomorrow, that additional snow will fall. Widespread lighter accumulating snow, leading to around anywhere from 1 to 3 inches. You can see closer to Antrim County, even maybe Kalkaska, some higher amounts of snow. In the eastern UP, closer to 4 to 6, and maybe even localized higher amounts of snow when it's all said and done on Saturday. So here's a look at our weekend forecast. Widespread light snow Saturday, teens and 20s for highs both days. Lingering lake effect into the early part of Sunday, and Sunday night, another round of snow arrives late. Here's a look at our 4-zone forecast. Highs today, teens in the eastern upper, scattered lake effect snow, especially closer to Chippewa County. 16 in Atlanta, 17 in Mayo Grayling, few lake effect snow showers today. And a gusty west-northwest wind could make for some blowing snow and drifting, especially with that lighter snow. 18 in Traverse City today, 20 in Frankfort. Peaks of the sun possible south, teens and 20s for highs today. A look at our lows tonight, single digits closer to Paradise, Sault Ste. Marie, Rudyard. And a few lake effect snow showers will linger north. 15 in Sheboygan and Rogers City. An isolated snow shower flurry possible on the east side tonight. Few lake effect snow showers west of I-75 in those snow belt areas. And then teens and 20s for lows south. We'll call it mostly cloudy. The extended forecast as we head into the weekend, snow showers arriving Saturday, mainly mid-morning, early afternoon. Some early lake effect will linger into Saturday or Sunday, and then snow showers will arrive late that next round of snow, so that will impact us on Monday. Mainly PM mixed showers or a few mixed showers on Tuesday, but look at that, slowly warming back up. We are expecting warmer temperatures. Quiet stretch of weather looks like by Wednesday into Thursday. Late Thursday into Friday, that could be our next round of even rain or a rain-snow mix. Here's our hot shot in case you want to see it again and weather quiz. We'll say hi to our friends. How about that?
All right. Starting from the beginning. Chris says hi, good morning from East Lansing and Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, Chris.
Susan saying good morning and Happy New Year as well. Paul, good morning from Rogers City, watching from my room, and then said hello, Alli Baxter. Robert saying good morning, 15 and cloudy in Indian River, feels like 3. Yeah, a lot of those temperatures you were showing us earlier, Heather, it wasn't necessarily in the single digits, but that real feel was in this, I think, Cadillac this morning. That was one of the ones that we got to see, like 1 degree. Ooh.
Yeah, and then north, sub-zero, some spots with the wind chill just because of that west-northwest wind off the lake. So some spots, it's a chilly start this morning. That also means with cool temperatures because most of us well below freezing this morning. Wind chill doesn't impact roads, but those cool temperatures do. And with that, there could be icing.
Susan also says 13.6 degrees in the 100-acre woods of South Boardman.
This is another Susan that's now been tuning in, Allie, just for context. So we have even another
There's a
Susan.
lot of Susans,
Yeah.
because right under that, we've also got Susan saying morning again. It is cloudy and 15 degrees here in Kalkaska.
Okay.
Joel saying good morning from the Pleasanton Patriots Pub. It's 11 degrees and cloudy. Paula saying good morning from Boyne Falls, 17 degrees and cloudy. Let's see, Susan saying 13 inches of snow the last time I checked. Whew. That was yesterday morning. We did get some snow yesterday as well.
Oh yeah, the snow belts picked up that additional snow all day yesterday.
Mark saying good morning from Zephyr Hills, Florida, 49 degrees. Cold front went through, might hit 70 degrees. All right, and then I'm gonna read a couple more and then go back to some of you guys' guesses for the weather quiz. Kathy saying cloudy and breezy here in Lewiston. I miss the sunshine. I do too, Kathy. Maybe just one day. Or I think, Heather, you said some areas today might get to see a little bit of the sun.
It. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so hold out hope, Kathy.
Yeah, you're not going to see as much lake effect in Lewiston today, so hopefully the sun will peek through the clouds. I hope.
All right. Tom saying good first Friday of 2026. New Year's resolutions, clean out the basement, get rid of all the junk. And then Judy saying, good morning from chilly Florida. Brr, but no snow, only sunshine, so we're doing okay.
Okay.
And then our third Susan joining us this morning, saying good morning, everyone, 13 degrees in Frederick. We have so much snow plowing 3 times this week already. See, I think I'm at 50 inches on the ground now. So happy. I can't wait to go skiing and snowshoeing. Have a great day, everyone. We celebrated with family yesterday at Red Lobster in Saginaw. Roads were bad till about West Branch area yesterday, and have a great day.
Well, that sounds like a fun way to ring in the new year.
That does sound like a fun day.
Love the cheddar biscuits there.
All right, I'm going to start reading some of you guys' answers and go back up just to make sure I didn't miss any ones. All right, one of our Susans saying A, second snowiest in December. Mark saying, I guess, C. Joel saying second. Paula saying second snowiest. Judy saying 5th snowiest. Susan saying A, which is that the second snowiest? Yep, second snowiest. And those are all the guesses we have so far. We do have a few more comments that aren't related to the weather quiz yet. Do you want to save some of those, Heather? Or do we want to go to the quiz?
Keep going.
All right, so Tom commented, Heather, you and Brendan were dressed to the nines on New Year's Eve. They both looked great, didn't they?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Heather had the glitter, and then Brendan, I'm not really sure. It was just like a very shiny material, like on his coat.
It was like a metallic. I didn't even realize because
Yeah.
we were in North Bar, if you guys are familiar with downtown Traverse City. And so it was dark, of course, because of the party. And I saw the little silver reflecting, but then once we took pictures with the flash on the camera, and I was looking at the picture back before I posted, I'm like, wait, he had like other colors in that blazer too.
Yeah,
I
noticed the same thing where it was a lot more like colorful than I realized, just because it was so dark and such like a certain color inside North Bar that you don't realize, so you do the like flash and everything exactly like what colors are in everyone's clothing.
Yeah, so we hung out at North Bar, and you guys got to see the cherry drop, which is such a Traverse City tradition that we love to show and share with all of you.
Judy saying good morning from chilly Florida. Burr, but no snow, only sunshine, so we're doing okay. Kathy on that same note saying, yay, come on, sunshine. Shelly saying good morning from Charlevoix. Bring on that sunshine. Our friend Nicole Long just says hi.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole, we want to know what the weather is like there in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, let us know how the West Coast is doing.
Susan, one of the Susans is saying, I'm commonly referred to as Sister Sue. All right, and then...
Wait, which one? Is it the, it's not Lash Sims, right? That's
no.
saying it? Okay.
And then other Susan saying, Heather and Brendan looked so sparkly on New Year's Eve. I agree. That's not glittery, sparkly. I think that was the better term.
Yeah, and like we can't, I mean, I kind of have a little sparkle in this dress. It's nothing crazy. But like, we like to have fun when we can because, day to day we wear, the same suits and dresses, but you get to be a little bit extra sparkly on New Year's Eve.
Judy is saying Happy New Year, and I don't know if our friend Shay Lee is still on here. I know she was watching earlier. That's our 6 p.m. producer. I think she's been in Florida this week as well, so also along with some of you joining us from Florida with some much warmer weather than we're seeing here.
Shay's vacation right now, I really do.
Shay's gonna come back and she's gonna be all burnt.
But you know what? It'll be nice and cold for the sunburn.
True. All right, those are all the comments we have so far, Heather. Oh, and then one new one, Gail, good morning from Kingsley.
Hi, Gail. Glad you're joining us again this morning. Always joins us. All right, so weather quiz this morning. So we're talking about Sault Ste. Marie's December climatology wrap-up because NWS does their monthly wrap-up right when we're in the next month. So where does this December rank, so December of 2024, for the snowiest December on record for Sault Ste. Marie? What'd you think, Miss Baxter?
I am going to stick with my answer from earlier in the show and go with the second snowiest December.
Yeah. 2025. I said 2024 as just a reflex. 2025, because today's 2026. Anywho, do we remember what year it is? No, we don't. And so it was the second snowiest December for Sault Ste. Marie on record. Now the 10th snowiest was Houghton Lake. So we gave that option to tell you about Houghton Lake too. So we got some earlier snowfall. We're talking like the first week of Sault Ste. Marie. Some set some records of like daily snowfall up there. So weather quiz standings, we got Alli, she's winning, so 1 for 1. And then director Gibb is 2 for 4. And then producer Brandon and Facebook viewers are 3 for 4. Today we had Mr. Greg joining us on Facebook Live around 6:20. And if you join us there, we mention your name on live TV side and also here on our digital studio.
Undefeated for the week.
You are. You end up on
one and
high
done.
note.
Undefeated
Yeah.
for the week.
And she was like talking through it too, and then you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go with second snowiest. I'm like, you're the only one that got it right.
I was really thinking about, and I have to give some credit to our chief meteorologist, Joe Charlevoix. He always does the very complex numbers-based like weather quiz questions, and I've seen so many of those in the last week, talking about how a lot of our areas are like higher than average right now for
we're
some
above
of their
average, yeah.
Yep,
Some spots 2 to 5 inches, or so we're above average already for season snowfall.
Yeah, so that's what guided my answer there, seeing all those numbers earlier this
Okay.
week. I was like, you know what, I'm pretty sure we'll go second snowiest.
Joe warmed you up then.
He
And
did.
you remembered. You remembered.
I did. I pay attention to you guys.
Yeah. Well,
All
we
right.
appreciate that.
Let's see. Rocco saying Happy New Year. And good morning from Shelby Township. It's 18 and snowy.
Okay.
Let's see. Now people are commenting their standings for the week. Joel, 2 for 4. Susan saying 3 for 4. Susan Lashim saying 4 for 4.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, that's awesome. Because Heather throws some tough ones out there too. So to go 4 for 4 for the week, that's very impressive.
I make you think sometimes.
Alrighty, and those are all the new comments that we have right now. I think some of our friends might still be either sleeping or off their schedules because it's still kind of technically that holiday week.
Yeah, I was telling this to Alli and Gib earlier, like when I had like my forecast up, like I know it's Friday, but it felt like a Monday to me. So even saying Friday throughout the morning, I'm like, is it Friday?
Yeah, it
Feels
doesn't
like a
feel
Monday.
like it.
Yeah.
It's like disrupting our schedules to have that like week holiday.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know Chris is asking to see an update on the studio. I don't know if Director Gibb is able to put, there it is.
Yeah, here's the update. So, you know, as we mentioned before, there's just a lot of behind the scenes stuff going on right now, but so it kind of looks the same the last week or so. But you can see the big video wall if Gibb takes the other bump shot. You can see my weather quiz is in that video wall now. And you can see, you know, the monitors on either side of the green screen.
Yeah, this will be exciting, Heather.
Yeah.
Once everything's fully transitioned over there, they're still working on some final touches, a lot of very technical things like the wiring. Like we
Yes.
saw one of our engineers up in the ceiling the other day doing wiring up through there. So we're in the home stretch though.
We are in the home stretch, and yeah, it's just a lot of stuff. We don't have a debut date just yet, but heading into this first week of January, a lot of stuff is ramping up. We'll get a lot of things pretty much set, and then once we get all those things set, then we'll be able to be live and maybe aiming towards the end of the month. We'll keep you posted though.
Yeah, and you can see there's definitely going to be a lot of different options as far as what different angles, what different screens you'll be able to see once we're in there.
Yeah.
I mean, I know, yeah, so Director Gibb just switched it around and you can even see screens like behind those desks as well. So we're going to have a lot of cool different options and hopefully you guys like what you see.
Yeah. So it's an exciting time here at Up North Live, and no real big updates other than continued progress from our engineers that have been working really hard. But we like progress. Forward is good.
Yes, absolutely. We've got one more comment since we were checking in on our studio camera. Ethan has joined us, meteorologist Ethan Foreman. He said, good morning and hi, Gib, Heather, and Alli.
Hi, Ethan. He'll be in for Joe tonight, so he's up early still. He was in for Joe last night.
Yeah, Ethan, when do you get sleep?
He'll still say he'll go to bed pretty quickly after work, so he'll still manage about 7 hours.
Sometimes it's a little tough. I know, Heather, when you were doing some night sides as well, it's sometimes hard to like come down like after doing like at 11 p.m. It's hard to shut your eyes after all that.
It is hard, yeah, and like just, you know, taking makeup off, and by the time I would like sit down and unwind, it was already like 1 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, it was always hard for me to fall asleep right away. And if I didn't sleep, I knew if I heard Mark Watkins and Brendan King on the morning, I knew that I should
time to go to bed.
Yep.
All right, one more comment here. Christine saying good morning from Akiak. It is clear and cold. 8 degrees, feels like 0. Have a great day.
You too. And then, do you want to tease Monday, Mr. Gabe? We'll be live again Monday morning with the morning show edition, 4:30 to 7, and then we'll be on our digital studio too, per usual. And Miss Alli Baxter will be with us again.
I'll be here again.
Yes.
One more day in for Brendan, but like I said, it's the girls and Gib.
It is. Yeah. And it's been a fun time to have Alli back on the mornings. It's always fun. I do miss Brendan, but I love Alli.
It's fun to make a return sometimes too.
Yeah.
You know, this is where I got my start on the morning show. So I like coming back and being able to see some of our morning show friends as well.
Yeah, and then all the changes, even between the times that you fill in, there's a lot of new things that we work into the show.
Oh yeah, Brendan keeps us busy. He has
Brendan keeps us all on our toes.
He has an amazing attention to detail, and he's just so creative as well. So he's always thinking of more things to help you guys feel a part of our family here at Up North Live.
Yeah, yeah. And keeps Gib in the back on his toes with his requests.
Exactly. We have to, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, anything from Mr. Gibb in the back before we say goodbye to our friends? No? All right. Well, have a good Friday, everyone, and a good weekend. We're back here Monday morning.
See you then.
Bye.